Beautiful Geminis, how are you? Welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle and I'm here to do the rest of May for you. Gemini, let me know if you can, please. Down in the comments where you're from, just the country and east or west coast. The reason being is I'm reading these from Australia and I just want to find out when to upload these ones for you guys. So Gemini, I hope you've had a great start to the month, and I'm just trying to get one card here and read the remainder of the month for you. Hopefully it's going to be as good or even better than the first half. So let's have a look. Gemini, 3 cards for you, please. Spirit 3, okay, this one. 3, 2 more for Gemini, please. This one. And another one for Gemini. And this one. Okay, beautiful. So the tone of the week is the High Priestess. One of my favorite cards. I love it. It says powerful psychic insights. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Okay, so obviously she's incredibly intuitive. She gets messages from above and she channels that and asks you to follow your intuition. Okay. First card out, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, he is, or she obviously, is coming with some kind of offer, a stable offer that, depending on the other cards around it, obviously right off the bat it kind of depicts a coin, so it could be something financial or financial offer of some kind, but we'll just have a look at the other cards next to it. And the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is you've got a parent and a child in the boat. They've had a really tough time and now they're just moving to higher grounds, meaning that they've been a little bit down in terms of emotions and experiences, and now they're just moving to something greener and better and leaving the old behind. And the Five of Swords. It's been a bit of a tough month. So the Five of Swords, Gemini, I'm not surprised that we have the sword cards coming out, because sword cards, that is about communication and clarity, and that energy of swords, mental energy, relates to Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. But this one here is either somebody is currently or constantly fighting with you, or you have finally gotten the upper hand and defeated those who are working against you. All right, so we definitely need some clarification cards because that's not straightforward. We have intuition, an offer, but something is, you're moving away from something that's been quite mentally draining. What's the Knight of Pentacles, please? What kind of, okay. Four of Swords. Yeah, okay. A lot of sword energy, which is not surprising. That is you, Gemini. That's a lot of mental energy. Four of Swords is healing. Just taking a bit of time out to heal from something that's been super hard. You're currently in your mind about something. That's not surprising. We are all the time, right? As Geminis, but what are you healing from? What has been so incredibly hard? And this one here, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, I think you need to slow down a little bit and actually do find a bit of peace and quiet within your mind, Gemini. You need to get into your heart space and heal a bit from whatever was hard here. I want to clarify the 5 and 6 of swords, please. This one, I want a couple of cards because they're both sword cards. I would like maybe 3 cards just to clarify both of them. There we. Okay, and 3 it is. All right. So, what was very hard for Gemini, maybe over the past, like the first half of the month, and what are you working toward? The Hanged Man. Yeah. So the Hanged Man is very much like a 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords, that's direct healing, but the Hanged Man is just turning himself upside down to get the enlightenment, because he needs to contemplate what's happening right at this moment and just gain clarity and stability in relation to the steps moving forward. So he's just put himself into a standstill at the moment, which is what you need to do with the 4 of Swords. To get clarification of that information, you need to be at peace, what it says here as well. You have the 7 of Pentacles, which is sowing the seeds for something that you want. And then the 5 of Wands, it's conflict. What's going on here, Gemini? 5, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Both of these are conflicts. So you kind of have 2 cards of healing and contemplating. You have 2 cards of conflict, and you have 2 cards of conflict here. You've got Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, are very similar in terms of sowing seeds, starting something simple and stable. I want a couple more clarification cards. Have you been a little bit all over the month this month, Gemini? There's a bit of conflict. There's a bit of stabilizing the situation after bringing yourself into a bit of peace where you could gain clarity. Okay, what is it? What the air signs are often doing is we are in the mind a lot. It's about communication, but not much about finding the heart space. And that just creates a little bit of chaos. Okay. What? I need a couple more cards. What is it you're dealing with, Gemini? Let me have a look. A couple more cards for Gemini, please. What is Gemini currently dealing with? Okay, all right, here we go. Another card for Gemini, please. What are you currently dealing with, Gemini? We will see what that is, and then we'll see if we can get a little bit of a message for you to go away with. So what are you currently dealing with? Oh my goodness. So 5 of Wands is down here with 5 of Wands too. So you actually got 3 5s right now. So that's changes. And then you have the Fool. There's so much conflict that you want to move on from. The Fool is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. But you need to follow your intuition, Gemini. You're not following your heart and your intuition. You're more in your head. So you want this new beginning. So what do you need? What do you need in terms of this new beginning? What steps do you need to take? What steps do you need to take for a new beginning to take place? Okay, you want to leave something behind. Maybe something that was super heavy beginning of the month or up till now. Now you're looking for a new beginning. What do you need to do, Gemini? Couple more cards for Gemini, please. Couple more cards for Gemini. I want this one. And another one for Gemini. What do you need to do, Gemini, for that new beginning, or to leave that behind that's been a struggle? This conflict you want to move away from for a new beginning. Ten of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay. So the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden again, but it's coming to an end. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is either yourself saying, oh my gosh, I did it. I left it behind. I did it. You either gave yourself a massive pat on the shoulder and saying, I actually did really well. I managed to do it. Or other people are commending you and you get that recognition from other people saying, oh my gosh, Gemini, you finally did it. Yeah. Gemini, you need to take the steps. My advice, not guidance, not personal advice, just a disclaimer right here. It's just a message for you. What I would say, what the cards say here is you need to leave those heavy burdens behind. And you do it by getting out of your mental energy into your heart space. Take time out, be present, try to heal a bit, contemplate your next steps. And when you do that, you can finally embrace on that new beginning and you can be like, oh, I did it. Finally, I managed to get out of that mental space into something that serves me better. Gemini, you can do it. Six of Wands. He's normally riding on the horse. People are cheering him up in the original deck. You can do it. Trust yourself that there are some better times ahead. You just need to leave that drama and that mental energy behind, and trust you can do it. You'll be happy when you do so. Bye.